Hey there guys, Lord of Tunes here today. Today we're going to be showing you an updated version of my normal monster pendulum deck. This I took to locals just a while ago. It turned out really well. I ended up losing to a Bujin player, but aside from that, we're going to get straight into the deck profile. So to start off, you're going to want 3 of the Dragoons of Draconia. This guy's just awesome in this deck. You could search him out with Tinky, and he's pretty much your a search engine for your entire deck. Aside from that, he is a good 1800, 1900 beater with Tinky out. Another low scale pendulum we use is Dragonhorn Hunter, 3 copies of her. Her effect is really good, being a given all your monsters 200 plus and you take no damage anymore. That's pretty good. Aside from that, she is also a really good beat stick with her 2300, and she is good for rank 6 plays with the Lance something, which is right here. Triple of these boys. These boys give all your normals piercing. Aside from that, he is a good... If you wanted to, you could go into him into Evolved Sword Dolja if you wanted to do like Dino Pendulum, Dino Rabbit with this, which I've seen most people do, but I don't tend to do that right now because I think that's just kind of near. Aside from that, this guy is pretty good with his 2500 beat stick, high skill is 7. And of course, to top off our pendulum monsters, we run triple flash knights. We could search them out. I run triple just in case I end up losing all my... I search out all my dragoons or my other various things so I could go and rescue rabbit into these guys. Aside from that, they're good. Another 1800 beat stick or just good shield, good meat wall. For the other monsters we run triple G Morph Warwolves. These guys I mainly pull with my rescue rabbit. These guys are just 2000 beat sticks, 10 keys out, 21. I like using these guys a lot instead of like other stuff like Alexandrite Dragon because I could search these out with Tinky and they are Earth. So stuff like Quackimiro Drago or other various things. Can get them. Also, you can go into Tiger King with these guys, which is really good in this deck. I run 1 Labor Knight Dragon in this deck, mainly because he is a 6-star tuner and he has a really good defense. Aside from that, this guy can make great Leo plays or good rank 6 plays. And finally, I run double Galaxy Serpent. I used to run 1 Galaxy instead in a Flamvell Guard, but Galaxy Serpent tends to be a little bit better because I could go into level 6 synchros or level 8 synchros a whole lot faster with these guys. And aside from that, you could just go and put these guys out in case you needed to. And the final rabbit, final monster is Rescue Rabbit because we are playing normal and this is the only effect monster in the deck. Aside from that, we're going to get into the spells now. You're going to want triple Heart of the Underdog because this is the heart and soul of the deck. You just go, if you can, put these out first turn or so, early game, and you just draw into everything. And you can pretty much win right there. If your opponents do cut off your drawing, it tends to suck then. 3 Fire Formation Tenki. I would like to run maybe a Tensu. I might run maybe Goyoko or whatever it's called. Maybe one of those if I wanted to, and just in case I run out of Tenkis. Tinky mainly just for searching out Dragoons or Draconia, and gives them that 100 boost. Aside from that, I like to use this as Scrap Dragon fodder, because that 100 boost can do something, but it's starting to clog up. It starts to clog up your back row when you have all 3 out. 1 Regeki. I run Soul Charge in this deck because if I go in XC summon with my pendulums, I don't get them back. Aside from that, I can go and play this and just go and summon everything back from the grave. So it's a pretty good, decent card I like to run. 1 Book of Moon. 1 Snatch Seal. Double MST for back row. And the final card is the last of the spells is Dark Factory Mass Production. I like this card more than the trap card right here, Pendulum Bag. They pretty much have the same thing, except this one you need to have your scale set up. So in case you can't get your scale set up, you could go this and go and grab your you could go grab 2 normal monsters, so it's pretty handy dandy. For trap lineup, I run 3 Fiendish Chains, just mainly to stop monsters, and if they do get rid of it, it becomes Scrap Dragon fodder also. And some staples, 1 Solemn, 1 Morning, 1 Compulse, Spawnerless, and a Torrential. Aside from that, we're going to get now into the extra deck. I run double Tiger Kings. I don't like running 3 because 3 tends to fill up my extra deck then. You just really need these guys just to go and get your fight formations in case you needed to. Aside from that, you can use his effect to negate all monsters. So he's pretty good. He's like a skill drain, you could say. One Utopia, I would like to get number 101 or Castell right now, but for now, I don't have those guys because I'm not a high budget player. So I just run Utopia in here. Oop, let's fix my camera. One Ragnar Zero. Ragnar Zero is just good. It could stop Quill Forbs because their attack is always different from their original until they put out that skill drain. One Abyss Dweller. Excuse me. Abyss Dweller is pretty good because he could stop stuff from the grave, so Necrons can't do their stuff. I was fighting against a vampire user, and I used this guy on his Crimson Knight Vampire Bram, and he ended up losing a whole lot faster. Aside from that, this guy's, I mean, he's not strong, but that effect is pretty decent. One Gauntlet Launcher because he can just pop everything. Bouncer because Bouncer just bounces, negates, and inflicts 1,000. And the final monster is a Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. I like using this guy because I could go and do stuff like a Gauntlet Launcher play right here. I could go use both his materials, and he's 2,400, and then I could go into Gaia, go and do some more piercing. If not that, I could go and set him in defense. I mean, you could do some pretty cool combos with Gaia out. Oop, fix that. For synchros, we run Celestial Wolf Lord, Blue Cyrus. It was between him and Orient Dragon because mainly I like this guy because he can drop 2,400 off a monster, which is pretty good. Aside from that, he is Beast Warrior, so you know Tiger King stuff can't affect him, and he gets little bonuses from Tenki. Aside from that, this guy's he looks pretty sick. One HDS Seismut, pretty much like DD Warrior Lady, and it's really easy to play in this deck because you can just go Pendulum, summon, normal summon, Galaxy, summon, go take a couple damage, and banish. So, you know, that's a pretty good, decent effect. One Stardust, I like running Stardust in this deck because my opponents like to try and blow up my Pendulum Scale or my Hearts, so I could go into Stardust and stop that stuff. One Crimson Blainer, mainly for Necros, Quill Forbs, Shaddolls, just stops all that high level stuff. Scrap Dragon because Scrap Dragon is just awesome. You can blow up your own scale, blow up Venus Chains, blow up 10 keys. You got a lot of material to use in this deck that you can use to blow up. One Colossal Fighter because we do run a couple warriors in here like Dragonhorn and Flash Knight. If not that, our opponent could be playing something. If not that, still, we can just go grab him from the grave and keep him out. And the final card is a Leo. Leo's just really awesome in this deck because of Labor Knight, because you can just go Labor Knight, 1 level 4, boom, Leo, instant Leo. It's really, really easy to play. For the side deck I like to play, this is my opinion, this is all, I'm just showing you what I like to run in my side decks right now, in this side deck. I like to run one Rescue Hamster because he's just like Rescue Rabbit, so for Pendulums. One Thunder King because Thunder King just stops Necrosses or any searchers. Search main decks like Boojins and all that other stuff. Two Swing of Memories, they're like Monster Reborns for normal monsters, but they'll get popped at the end phase. One Pendulum Shift, just because in case I'm fighting like a Quill Forp, or I end up running into one too many of my lower scales or higher scales. Two Double Mana Crossout to stop Shaddolls. Another various set cards. Defissure and Macrocosmos for some anti-meta in this deck. Even though it can affect me, it can be worth the risk if I could screw my opponent up too. Chthonian Palmer because there's Shaddolls and now Masked Heroes are coming out. So I could just go this, tribute something else, steal that Dark Law or that Construct off your hands. Mind Crush because Mind Crush is just so good right now with everybody grabbing stuff and adding it to the hand. I would highly recommend you get these. And the final thing is Curse Seals with a Forbidden Spell because it can stop anything that's relying on that one spell card. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this little deck profile. Where's Tiger King? Put Tiger King on the top. But I do hope you guys, you know, like this deck profile. Some other cards I would probably recommend maybe in this deck I didn't add to my side deck is this card, the Symbols of Duty. It's like a Monster Reborn that's awesome. It's not banned, not limited. You just send one normal monster from your field to the grave, and you can use your Pendulums, and you can go and steal any monster from the grave. It's a really cool card. But I didn't run them. Mainly because people would always go and pop it. But I mean, it's just my idea of another card you can run. So I do hope you guys did like this profile on my new updated version of a normal Pendulum deck. I'm still waiting for my Horn of the Phantom Beast to come out. When that happens, I might give another deck profile on this. I might even do a dragon. I mean, this deck right here, normal monsters, you could do almost a lot of deck profiles with, and I might be doing that a while. So, if you guys ever have ideas or any other tips you guys would like to see, or any other decks you would like me to see me do, please comment, subscribe, and I will see what I could do. But I hope you guys did like this deck profile. Lord Tunes is signing off. Thank you.